Hey everybody, this is a test. I have no idea how many people are going to show up for this because I don't usually use YouTube Live, but I've been playing with my options and I thought I'd see how this works. One of the things I'm testing is to see if my AirPods are working as a microphone because they work with some apps, but they don't work with others. Oh, we have 4 people here. Amazing. Hey, Todd, how's everybody? Is the sound good? All right, tell me something. I'm gonna walk away and see if the sound gets less, because if the sound goes down when I turn away, it means that the AirPods are not working. Okay? See if the AirPods are just as good now as they were when I was standing close to it, or do they get louder? If it gets louder right now, it means my AirPods are not working. How'd that work? Were the AirPods working? Just as good? Still working? Hey, good. All right. You know, the weirdest thing is that the Apple AirPods are not compatible with the Apple video app that comes with the phone. Hey, great. Should be pretty good sound. So I'm going to be watching the debates tonight, and we'll be live tweeting. How about you? Periscope app. You don't like the Periscope app? You know, the advantage that the Periscope app has, and the reason I use it, is that it's integrated with Twitter. So it's just sort of seamless. You just get on Periscope and it alerts everybody on Twitter, and it's just real simple. So I don't want to stop using Periscope, but YouTube has not been good to me. That's why I have an account on Locals. So I moved to the locals.com subscription service for the stuff that I don't put in the public. Um, all right. This is a pretty good interface. Looks like the picture is good, and that's about what I wanted to test. All right, I'm going to do one more test while you're here. Are you ready? You're all part of this experiment. And the experiment goes like this. Hold on just a moment for the next part. Because when I do my periscopes, I do them with an iPad. And I want to see if I can do 2 things at the same time and still get sound. So I'm going to use my plug-in lavalier microphone that I use for the iPad. And then I'm going to, at the same time that I'm going onto Periscope, I am going to do this and see if they work at the same time. Exciting, huh? All right, here's the test. I'm going to put them in the same place. Hold on here. Bear with me. I don't know why any of you would be watching this, but I'm glad that you are. All right. Let's see if this works. All right. So I've got my phone sitting in front of my iPad so that I can see both of them. In theory, I could go live right now, which I'm doing. All right, I'm live on Periscope and I am live on YouTube at the same time. So this is just an experiment to see how it works. We've got 700 people pouring in here on Periscope. All right, I don't want to disappoint anybody. This is just a technology test. I want to see if I can upgrade my situation. So, for if you're just joining, what I'm doing right now is I have 2 devices. I've got my iPhone sitting directly in front of my iPad. Both of them are on. Both of them are live. One of them is on Periscope, and one is on YouTube. Uh, and hey, Bill. Somebody says wrong again, Scotty. Um, so I actually didn't have much to say, but since you're all here, I'm gonna tell you something interesting anyway. If you haven't seen it yet, there's a YouTube site. I think it's Bombadier's Body Language or Bombier's Body Language, in which she looks at famous people doing things and tells you whether they're do some politics. All right, I'm doing some politics, and she tells you if they're lying or whatever based on their body language. So she looked at Biden to try to determine if he's using an earpiece, and she looked at him talking with Anderson Cooper at a town hall. And the tell that she thinks is real, and I'm not on board with believing he has an earpiece. He might have an earpiece. He might. I'm not going to rule it out. But if I had to bet, I'd bet no, just because it's a little too on the nose. It's, just I'm just not thinking the world is that clever. But maybe could happen. Anyway, so the tell that you should be looking for is that if he pauses and he looks away instead of looking at who he's talking to, uh, allegedly, that's the tell that he's listening. So, in other words, the idea is that it's hard to listen to one person while you're making eye contact with a third party. Is that true? Maybe. I mean, it sounds possibly true. And so she showed a number of examples where when he looked away or looked to the side, it was like he was listening for something. Now, I'm not going to buy the conspiracy theory that he has an earpiece, but I want to put this thought in your head. What if Trump brings it up during the debate? Now, of course, it could backfire because he could get mocked for bringing up a conspiracy theory that has no basis, right? So it could definitely work against him. But imagine, if you will, that Biden starts talking, or he, let's say, he hesitates or he pauses, and Trump talks over him and says, "Well, what does your earpiece say?" The moment he suggests that Biden is listening to the earpiece at that moment, it'll be the best TV you've ever seen in your life. Because what's Biden going to do? Is he going to show him his ears, which would look very unpresidential? Look at my ear. Look at my ear. What's he going to do? So if you give Biden any kind of a challenge that he is not accustomed to, uh, that's that's of course the place to go. You want to give him something he's never had to answer, never had to deal with before, something brand new, and in theory he won't be able to handle it. So we'll see. Um, yeah, have you seen Joe's confused, stupid look? His mouth actually hangs open when he's in his full dementia look. Have you seen it? It looks like this, where he has just like vacant eyes and his mouth literally hangs open. And then other times when he's in battle mode and he's having a high energy moment, he does the over smile that looks totally fake because it doesn't match his eyes. He's got angry eyes. His eyes are totally pissed off, but he's smiling. Yeah, look at my smile. The smile tells you that I'm not bothered by the attacks at all. I'm not angry. I'm not angry, and I'm not bothered by them at all. So that's my favorite Joe Biden look. Um, well, then, why did he back off of being inspected if he didn't have one? So the official reason, or at least the one you'll see on Twitter, is that you don't want to honor such a ridiculous request by treating it like it could be real, so you just dismiss it. Now, in what world do you not spend 5 seconds going, all right, look here, look there, conspiracy theory handled. There's no doubt about it now. 5 seconds, look here, look there, done. Now, is it a good idea not to spend those 5 seconds to eliminate what will definitely be? If there were any doubt about it, it would be one thing. But if he doesn't address it, that's going to be the talk the next day is about the earpiece. So I think it's a. Oh, thank you. It's Bombard's body language, I think it is. Now it might, who knows, maybe it's been deleted. It could be that it didn't pass some kind of standard or something. All right. Um, I was actually not planning to be on here, so this was just a technology test. I am going to sign off and I will talk to you later. All right, I've signed off Periscope. Those of you on YouTube, thanks for coming and thanks for doing this. Body Language Ghost. Is that the name of the website? I see a number of you saying something about Body Language Ghost, so maybe that's it. Turn on Super Chat, somebody says. Um, does that mean it's not on? If I can see your chats, does that mean Super Chat is not on? I don't see that option. Let me see. I do not see a Super Chat button. Maybe this thing. What's that? Top chat, live chat. I don't know. I don't know what Super Chat is. I have to look into that. It looks like the quality is better, right? Somebody says it's definitely not on for me. What is Super Chat? I don't use YouTube, so I'm not sure I know the difference between regular chat and Super Chat. Um, Quality is much better. All right. Well, good. So part of the reason the quality is better is that this is on my iPhone. All right. That's all I got for now, and I will talk to you later.